Heavy rain, torrential downpours, some street flooding possible, gusty winds to 40 and 50 miles an hour with these storm cells. They're all moving east at 30 to 35 miles an hour, so it doesn't take much for some of this energy that's aloft in the atmosphere to make it down to the surface and cause some wind damage. We've had reports of wind damage in Palm Beach Gardens around the Miraflores community with trees down. That was a couple of hours ago, and reports of some hail with these storms, not only yesterday but today. Some of our strongest storms on the Treasure Coast, this one moving off Okeechobee but pushing, and this is another strong storm moving into Port St. Lucie. Port St. Lucie just less than an hour ago had a severe thunderstorm warning. We have another one that we're keeping an eye on right now. I want to show you the storm tracker. So this is 35 miles an hour. So we're looking at this reaching the coastline, the leading edge, in the next half hour for that storm cell. A little farther south, additional storms that are pushing in across the Hope Sound area and working. Now this storm's a little different because it's moving southeast. It's this one right here that's pushing. It's now arriving to Hope Sound. Let me get right into this very closely. Lots of lightning with these. So there's Bridge Road there, Zeus Park, Pine School, North Jupiter Island, and pushing quickly south in toward Tequesta. So these are more big downpours. The core of the lightning is just along the coast, along A1A and along the beaches, but there's heavy rain, and that's 95 in the Turnpike, so working its way into northern Palm Beach County. No warnings at this point. We have, of course, a flood advisory for southern Palm Beach County. Let me show you Palm Beach County, give you a good look at what's going on with our weather there. It just does not want to let up. We call this back building, where the rainfall continues to feed in from the west. Our initial line of storms pushed through a couple hours ago, but we still have stormy weather that's working in, and that's one of the reasons we have this flood advisory in effect into the early evening from Boynton, Delray, and Boca. Watch out, street flooding likely in this area. The ground is saturated at this point, and it just can't act like a sponge and soak up more of that rainfall that's coming down. And look at the storms. A really impressive day, to say the least, with heavy rain, West Palm, Riviera, down through Wellington, Royal Palm, little bit of a break, and then all the way down through Lake Worth and into Boynton and Delray. There's a look at it. So more the leading edge of that thunderstorm now working into Delray and Boca in the next half hour or two. Busy day. No warnings at this point. Additional warnings are certainly possible, though, through the evening. If you have any storm photos or videos you can pass along and do it safely, just post them to our social media pages or send them to WPTV.com. We'll keep up to date, and we'll let you know of any additional warnings as they come up.